everybody. Welcome to my channel. And today we're getting back into Soulcreek because it's been a few days since my last video, which that happens sometimes. I kind of lose the motivation to make them, and then I get it back, and it's like, oh hello. But I was just saying before I started the video that I really like this intro music. I don't know if it's like not intro menu music. I don't know if it's like made for the game or if it's like royalty free, but the way it builds upon itself as it goes on is really fucking cool. I like that a lot. Let's just get back into it. And there's Byte, of course. If anything, I'm way more interested in the intrigue of what the fuck happened, and like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I think it's pretty obvious what happened to me at least, but hey, if I'm surprised, I'll be surprised. Because obviously we have the demons end up being robots, and you have an AI stuck in your head and your subconscious, which leads me to believe that there is 110% going to be something about an AI uprising, obviously, but that doesn't really explain why there's now fucking furries wandering Earth, so that's some. The ceiling? Alright, I fell asleep by the fire. I feel rough. My sliced abdomen is buzzing, my head is whirling. My first morning breath crystallizes before me even as I'm submerged in my comfortable blanket. And I remember that I don't even need to breathe and groan. It's been that long since I fucking did a video on this, so I completely forgot that he doesn't need to eat or breathe. Ugh, yeah, that's interesting. Slowly sit upright. The morning light is seeping into the lodge, and there's no escaping the biting cold. Logan, you there? With some smoke rising from the extinguished fire pit, is the only other thing moving in the lodge. I can, however, hear voices just outside the door, and I realize I haven't actually been outside Logan's home yet. Yeah, British author. I can't hide in here forever. It'd be good to actually see the world I've woken up to. Why, what time is it? Still pretty early in the morning. How are you feeling? Rough. Better than yesterday, though. I hadn't lift my clothes up to check my bandages. They've become frayed overnight, but otherwise seem fine. No, I did a good job stitching this up. Wonder where you learned to do that. Maybe he'll teach us. That's weird. Yes, us, because you're totally part of you're totally part of my identity. Yeah, totally. That's totally a thing. Maybe he'll teach us. As I sluggishly clamber on my blanket, my hand grazes the apple Logan left for me last night. Ugh, nope, still not hungry. Looks like Byte was right. I've no need for food. Yeah, that's just another point in the direction of you being a fucking robot, but whatever, mate. That's another point in that direction, just gonna say it. Or maybe Byte is somehow connected to those functions and you don't need to eat because of that. Or maybe you do need to eat and it's just like he is stopping your brain from feeling the need to eat. In which case, that's fucking horrifying. It's like Byte was right, I have no need for food. What are we gonna do about this? They already think we're keeping something from them. I don't like this. You're starting to. Oh god, that's weird. We have a character that is referring to himself as we now. Well, obviously referring to Byte, but it's still a bit strange, you know? It's still just a bit strange. For good reason. They won't understand. Just stick to the plan. Only a more modern thing will be able to help us, so we blend in with for Aeon. Logan's gonna notice we keep refusing food. We might need to tell him too. No, not yet. Don't take the risk. Well then, can't I just eat anyway to keep appearances? Nope. Definitely not. Trust me, you don't want to clog up your insides with food your body can't digest. It won't end well. Yeah, that's definitely, why is my protagonist a fucking retard? Seriously. Like, you're supposed, like, I fucking really like how Logan is like, oh yes, Alex, you're so intelligent and you have wit. Why don't you become a fucking whatever he was called again, and help me find artifacts? And then you have him being like, should I still aid the appearances? Despite the fact that I'm pretty sure Byte literally told him that his body doesn't digest. So, this fucking retarded question as well. What about the breathing thing? You literally found out last night that you can still breathe, that you just don't need to breathe. How are you this dumb? Luckily, your breathing function still works fine. It's the actual respiration part that isn't. Oh my fucking god, are you this stupid? Are you this stupid? I am playing a fucking single-celled organism right now. You're exhaling the same oxygen you're breathing in. It's just dead air, but as you say, it keeps appearances. And drinking. Hydration still appears to be an issue, so keep drinking water. Until we see on, we still have to pretend to be completely normal. I'm not sure when it became we instead of me, but I suppose. I supposed. Fucking hell, I suppose we're both sharing the same mind and body. It started out so good. You had great control of the English language, and now you're doing this crap. That's definitely gonna make it my review. Like, that's definitely gonna make it in my review, and probably the most scathing part of it. Speaking of body, do I still look human? There's a mirror to check myself out in. Not getting any elusive blood sockets stared to my flesh or anything, have I? I anxiously pat myself down, but find nothing out of the ordinary. Sorry, I woke up like over an hour ago, like 9:30, like I usually do, and it's currently 10:58. Whoa, 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 what does it mean, storm 36 miles? Um, is the hurricane, what does that mean, storm 36 miles away? What the fuck? Okay, that's ominous. Oh no. Sorry guys, I live in Georgia and we were experiencing I think it's a hurricane, it's some kind of storm. But like we were experiencing like the effects of it basically all night. It was raining all night essentially, and it was nice. I'm not really in the part of Georgia where it would be dangerous, but we definitely still experience effects from it because, you know. Anyway, lifting my clothes up, I stared down on my linen clasped belly. Everything seemed fine when Logan changed the bandages. I grasped my own chest. My nipples are there, and I have some firm pectoral muscles. All seemed normal. What about. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Oh my fucking god, you. Fuck you. Yep, dick and balls. Everything is there that should be there. I have never wanted to punch a character in the face harder. My fucking god. Get your mind out of the fucking gutter, dude. You have bigger issues to deal with. The fact you might not be human. The fact that you could be like a cyborg and human skin, maybe. Or the fact that your entire fucking species is dead and somehow you survived. Or how, or I don't know, your imminent survival with this fucking clan that might want to kill you because you're not a fucking human. They think you're not a human. Who fucking knows? But no, let's just focus on fucking carnal urges like a fucking retard. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes, you are. Tried to pull my hand in my pants. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Slowly draw myself over a lounge door and tuck it open. Dude, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna get hypothermia. The air is cutting and chilly. I draw my arms close to my body as stinging cold shears my face. Also, weren't you literally told yesterday by the fucking chiefess, I guess, to stay inside his fucking house and you're just ignoring her? Are you a fucking idiot? Yes, you are. Far less windy than it was last night. A gentle sunlit warmth glowed through the cold. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit, that's pretty. I mean, it's not my type of forest. My forest is, I like forests that are more not evergreen filled, but you know, nature in general. I just love nature. I don't like cities because they're full of fucking idiots and all the noise and all the chaos and all this other bullshit that happens. God, Atlanta right now just fucking. According to my mother, she went in there recently and it smelled like fucking the entire city was collectively lighting up a joint of weed. Ugh, fuck that shit. Nah, I'm good, bitch. I'm not going back to that city if that's the case. Fuck that. Whoa. I'm gobsmacked by the scenery. It's an awe-inspiring alpine landscape. Yes, cool. Mountains tower all around the serene valley, reaching high into the crystal blue sky and far into the distance. To be honest, from the way you were describing it last, I was assuming that it was like some kind of snow-covered wasteland because that's just how you were describing it. Logan's lodge is isolated. I don't see any signs of his tribe, only distant forests and snowy peaks. Is that seriously what you were staying in this whole time? Okay. I see Logan. He's definitely standing next to a crate of his decaying salvage, arms folded earnestly. His pelt ruffles majestically in the cold breeze. We're definitely this image in the background. This is definitely some image from Europe because there's no fucking way this would be a thing in America. There are two women speaking to him. One is feline, whilst the other is a raccoon. Both wear tribal garbs comprised of leather, fur, and ragged linen. Oh, a feline, eh? Well, my boyfriend has a feline persona. It's persona. He's really cute. I love Ezra so much. And since he lives in Michigan, and we're going out to Michigan in literally 8 days now, um, yeah, that's a thing. Who knows? Might get to see him for in person. That would be cool. At this point, I'm just rolling along with everyone else, being some born of beast person. They're both taller than me, but that seems standard. Humans are just small compared to these people, I suppose. Or you're small. You did say you were like 5 foot something. Meanwhile, I'm 6'3". I mean, I'd still be dwarfed by these people, but by like a foot instead of like 2 feet. Two of them are engaged fervently with Logan, their attention completely enraptured. Oh, he has simps, I guess. They could. They could really do that? Mm. You have one? Yes, but it is not functional. Here. Okay, so it's not. It's not okay, it wasn't a whole simp thing. It was more about, oh, you have a mobile phone. Ah, of course. A device that is so ubiquitous in modern ages that I'm literally having one right next to me, just in case I get notifications or something. And like, oh boy, this is interesting. Totally frayed from centuries of decay and beyond any hope of repair. Was out to just appear nonchalantly. They leaned forward and coo like spellbound children. That's okay. A vague remembering here. I vaguely remember Logan saying that people here revere Zephyr technology, but to actually see them do it is bizarre. How far could they speak? Dude, you can make phone calls to pretty much the entire world at this point. Far. How would they hear? Oh boy. The beat up mobile around on the other side is. These are speakers. They make noise. They talk in here and listen here. May you ever imagine? It's worth a trade for it. Would you like? What would they do with it hanging on the wall? The fair salvage is worth a lot in this economy, never mind its condition. Logan even said the clans have gone to war, but it still works. Yeah, exactly. Why? I mean, I get why the AI is smarter than us, but at the same time, you're a fucking. I hate how dumb this dude is. It's like I'm a full fucking story above him. The background is right, of course. Right, but I'd assume their background is the richest people in the land. If they can find anything really valuable out there, and they can have it, no catch. It seems like an easy economy to take advantage of. Take advantage of someone with. Logan scowls uncomfortably as the pair ply him for trade. They will not trade. This piece is not functional. But it's. Keep your wares. It is junk. Please have. No. Step forward, cautious sign of self-known. They all turn to me. Logan immediately steps away from his guests and plants himself between them and I. The one gape in bewilderment. Alright, I'm the first human they've ever seen. You are awake. Yeah? You are in pain? A little I can walk, though. I have done Lily for you. Again, who's this? Logan nicely turns to women who are totally perplexed by me. Hate the way they're looking at me like a freak freshly stumbled out the circus. Slam my arms in the front back of my hoodie out defensively, deeply uncomfortable. Hey. Yes. Two creatures that you've never seen before, and they have never seen a human in their entire fucking lives, and the first thing you go is like, hey. Yes, that would totally okay. And I speak take a step back in shock, eyes wide. They seem to think I'm about to attack them, which I smile with and horrified. Logan glances to me, then them. He says nothing in my defense. Yeah, this is definitely a British author. Sorry, I'm Logan's acolyte. Logan spins his head to me. He looks surprised at my answer. Then I see the tiniest smile on his muzzle. You've taken an acolyte? Yes, recently. He is excellent wit. Look at one another. Their fear of me hasn't been relieved. Is he a rodent? I scowl, annoyed. No, he is harmless. Yeah, I was just saying hi. What is he? His name's Alex. Gives the first drop her guard. The tension, her shoulders melting ever so slightly. Well, we certainly need more black runners. On the example of her chameleon, feeling relaxed a little. Yes, have you entertained the four? Have you been to the zones yet? No, nothing yet, really. You will learn fast. To my surprise, the feline actually takes a step towards me. Not sure she hears about to pick up the unmistakable sound of Logan's throat rumbling. What a curious creature. Do you know Pelt? He does not. Frown at Logan, whose eyes are narrowed slightly. He's tense about something. Feline turns to her partner. What odd things these black runners find. Chief will be amazed. You're not from the Draconi clan? We were travelers from the Windhill clan to the southwest. Stopped on way home to visit Logan. Why? My eyes upon him in a salvage collection. We knew of his reputation, but to see him in person is... Great. I mean, good grief. The fucking whatever her name was, Draconia or something. She was like, oh yes, don't let other tribes see you. Don't let news spread outside of this area. But no, what do you fucking do, you moron? You step outside and you start talking to two people, not knowing if they're from this tribe or not. Oh my fucking god, you idiot. Do you have the memory of a goldfish? She trails off, her eyes dropping to the crate of salvage again. Looking at the respond by Epidinos' tail swaying gently. Our chieftain adores that for your salvage. We wish to bring her a gift. She's very interested in you. Me? Why? Now I can definitely hear Logan growling. He is mine. Logan bares his teeth furiously, throwing on snarls. They take a step back, eyes wide, fearfully. He thrusts his arms out, pushing behind him, blocking their view of me. I have claimed Alex. I was stirred by the aggression. I don't protest, and let him procure behind him. I remember how possessive Logan is of his sandwich, but I didn't expect him to be so territorial about me too. Dude, he literally did the Black Runner's Ride on you, which is apparently something that is respected and like it's apparently some kind of tradition in this world. So I'm not surprised that he's acting really defensive and territorial about something and someone he claimed as his. I don't think that's that far outside of the realm of, oh, it's 11/11 and 11/11. That's fascinating. It's always fun. Um, it's strange, but I'm most glad of it. His overprotective behavior could keep me safe. I do feel a bit sorry for his guests, though. They're really freaked out. Of course, we didn't mean keep our distance. Yes. An awkward pause. Well, are you for speaking relic? We have you spice many different flavors. Logan's ears and nose twitch with interest. Spice. Still. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dude, why aren't you talking? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm okay. I literally just chastised him for not saying anything, for saying something at the beginning. Nah, I'm fucking hypocritical. I'm gonna work anything like it. I do. Still can't believe I think Logan's scrap is valuable. I have nothing to value today. Take the speaking relic off of you. It is not worth your space. This be something you would part with. He grumbles, deeply uncomfortable. Going by the nervous twitching of his tail, he really wants those spices, but won't overstep his moor compass for them. The squint down on the time-warm salad and thing I recognize. Most of it is ratty beyond recognition, but then I spot something. Hey, what about this? Looking ears pulled backwards as I bow from behind him. No. Goes to the like side of me again. Stay behind me. Oh, hey, just trust me for a second. Got wit, remember? Figure that ought to get him to listen. Falters and nods. Okay, do not get close to them. His own light up as Logan steps aside. I tug some out of his collection of scrap. The Zephyr called this an insulated flask. It's pretty beat up, but it might still work. It's functional? Maybe. It stores liquids, keeps them hot or cold. Tea, soup, that sort of thing. Hold the flask out for them to inspect. They don't seem to have understood a word I said, but remain fascinated. You could put coffee or something inside and take it with you to travel. Coffee? Oh, it's a Zephyr drink. I must have completely baffled by my knowledge. How do you know all this? It is as I said. He is excellent wit. He's proud of me. I feel my cheeks getting slightly hot. No, I'm just familiar with this stuff. That is wit. It's not... Okay, sure. Anyway, you might have to clean the rust off, but the lid still fits, so I don't see why it wouldn't still work. Would you trade for me, Logan? The of us look at him. He seems pleasantly taken aback. They will. Two travelers are beside themselves with joy. They clutch one another in triumph and bow their heads to Logan. Thank you so much. Raccoon and Logan exchange the goods. They feel like looks about to approach me, but then remembers Logan's waspish attitude and keeps her distance. I just got chills from that word. Just wasp. I think I have a genuine phobia of those fucking things. Thank you, little one, for your insight. You have a great wit. You enjoy the spices. I hope your chief makes good use of them. I doubt Logan will share those. It's okay. Glad I could help. They're really happy about this. Seriously, it's just a flask. Dude, they've never seen one before. It's Zephyr tech that's supposedly held in, like, religious regard in this world. Fucking smarten up, you idiot. Oh my god. I can't stand. I genuinely cannot stand this idiot at times. Their distrust in me seems to melted away. That feels kind of nice. Jeez, this really reminds me of the fucking Maze Runner. The books, not the movies, because the movies are absolute dog shit. The best one was the first one, and after that, everything went downhill. Real fucking fast. Respect to you, Black Runner. Do you know Acolyte? Yes, respect. I swear, I have fucking phlegm in my throat and really gross. It makes it hard to fucking voice act because it's just, ugh. The two traders put their prize into a fur skin sack, then... Whoa, fur skin? I don't like the implications of that. Then steadily head back down the hills. They chatter to each other, abuzz with excitement. Logan and I watch them go in silence. Soon they're too far away to make out. So, you like spices? It is good. Good to know. You're good. Huh? You've used Druid for good. That was... it was nothing. You weren't kidding, by the way. The way people see Zephyr salvage, they think it's really valuable. It's crazy. People trading garbage like it's something precious. You guys don't use money? His head tilts in a typically confused canine fashion. Oh my god, you're not smart enough to talk about economy, you fucking idiot. I swear, it's like his intelligence is selective. At one point, he knows the intricate workings of economies and all that shit, and then another second, he's like fumbling over his words because he didn't remember shit. Even I, who is trying to study economics and geopolitics in a fucking stringent fashion, I still myself don't fully understand the inner workings of economy. His head tilts in a typically confused canine fashion. Like coins, currency. Blinks wordlessly, his expression remaining perplexed. Never mind. You sleep heavy. Huh? You sleep heavy. Okay, yeah, I'm really starting to see that the Russian voice was perfect for him. Or at least the stereotypical Russian voice, I don't fucking know. What do you mean? You fell asleep heavy. What do you mean, heavy? Sleeping heavily. Bruh. Oh my god, I hate you. I fucking hate this character so much. I do not feel a shred of attachment to him. Oh my god. Do you not know what sleeping heavily means? You fucking moron. Oh no. Well, last thing I remember was watching the fire. I have done, Lily. I step over to Logan apprehensively as he begins to root around in his satchel. What exactly is this stuff? Dawn Lily. Yes, I mean, what is it? Dawn Lily. Oh my god. Okay, I mean... There must be a way of getting a straight answer out of this hound. Okay, but what is Dawn Lily? Herb. What does Dawn Lily do? It is for pain. So it's a painkiller, that's what I meant. Suddenly he shoots me a vicious scowl, clearly offended. I shrink a little. Sorry? Okay. Oh boy. That was weird. How was it weird? Logan pulls a strange linen-wrapped packet from his pouch and unwraps it. A small batch of pale orange powder is inside. He places some in the palm of his paw and holds it up to me. I recoil, scrunching up my face in caution. Put this on your tongue. Byte Byte, can you scan this? I just did. It's an opioid. Okay. Okay, we have an opioid. Okay. I think it'd be highly addictive in high. I think it'd be addictive high quantities. Don't take too much of it, okay? Yeah, we don't need to become addicted to fucking opioids in the distant future. Fuck that shit. Not sure about this, but I am in a lot of pain. It's gonna be easier to stick to our mission plan if I have some take the edge off. Cautiously, I lean forward and take a pinch of the Donnelly, then smear it on my tongue. Quickly dissolves. Taste hits me immediately. It's the most grotesque flavor, that of rotten pallid mill. Okay. I don't like how I know how that tastes immediately. Just, I'm instantly reading that, spread that taste in my fucking mouth. Oh my god. My face tightens in disgust, and my eyes glue themselves shut as I fight off my gagging. Gag reflex. You don't need. Oh my god, you don't need the G-I-N-G there, for fuck's sake. Ugh, it's fucking hideous. Yes. Just. It does not taste like live wasps. You literally just said it tastes like fucking rotten milk. You fucking moron. And stop saying that word. You're gonna give me fucking heebie-jeebies. Mm-hmm. It's like drinking you don't know what drinking gasoline is like. If you did, you'd be fucking dead. You'd be fucking dead. Why would anyone take... Oh my god, you fucking overreactor. Get the fuck over it. They used to wear his off, so my eyes. Logan has a mild grin of satisfaction on his face. It's the first time I think I've seen him find something funny. Okay. It is funny. You would like to take more? I would enjoy seeing you take more, it's funny to watch. As the taste wear off, I grin at his gentle teasing. So you do have a sense of humor. Yes. I'm amazed. His mood darkens in a heartbeat, as if I flicked a switch. His stare turns scathing once again. This is amazing to you. This is low with defensive outrage. I shy from him, nervously regretting what I said. His angry scowl burns through me. Tell me why this is amazing. Because I laugh at things. That is amazing, and you think I am dull. Explain. Wow, he's really sense. Shut the fuck up, you cockwaffle. Oh my god, I want to strangle you. Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. Just trying to get to know you since it's going to be actual. Seems to cheer him right up. His tail starts to wag. You accept? Or I can answer at my spot. Someone else approaching the lodge. Who the fuck is it this time? Is it the other person? Whatever her name was? Yes, it's you. It's this person. Of course it is. Good morning, Logan. My chief. Alex. Yeah, hey. How was your injury? Was sore, I think. He has taken down Lily. Tastes like ass, doesn't it? Then I just smile. Yep, how long will it take to work? Yeah, my side isn't only better yet. Not long, but the effects will last a few days. Be careful how much you take, though. It's addictive stuff. Is that scientist guy here yet? Oh my fucking god. Dude, do you not listen? She's said yesterday it's gonna take fucking a couple days, you fucking moron. Pay attention. You're in a situation where your life is on the fucking line and you're not paying attention. Hey, I'll know. Talkie set off last night to find him. He won't be here until tomorrow at least. What was I supposed to do then? I was blending with Logan's clan, but how? The plan was to stay with Logan until he got there. Grow a brain. Grow a brain, you fucking two-celled organism, you fucking idiot. Whilst I'm contemplating my situation, Logan looks determinedly to his chief. I will run today. Thank you, I've. This from the shamans and a push request from Celine. Where will you go? Bleakstone. Bonnie hands a piece of parchment over to Logan. That works. We need good metal for this bit to work. Most of all, we need copper for new cables after last week's blizzard. Copper is uncommon. I know, just get what you can. Celine needs supplies. The little one's fever is no better. Logan won with unease. Most of the healing supplies are expired. What I can ask is your best. Wait, you're going into a black zone today? Yes. Why? The clan requires salvage and medicine. Stare at him nervously. I know it's his job and the clan needs him, but what about me? How long will you be gone? Until dusk. I could come with you. No, you will stay. Are you able to walk, Alex? I think so. Then I will take Alex to see the village. Bruh. Do you not remember your own fucking thing you said to him? Okay, this writer is starting to fucking anger me. You basically have him... You basically tell this dude... You basically have her, Dravonia here, tell Alex to stay with Logan and not make anyone else see him and alert other tribes to his presence. And then now, the next day, it's like her memory is just fucking gone. And she's saying, oh, come with me, I'll show you the village, despite what I literally said last night. Where's the internal consistency in your writing? Where is your internal consistency? And before anyone says, you're being too harsh, it's a free visual novel on fucking Itch.io. It's made by a couple of people. I don't give a fucking shit. Echo, when it was first rain out, was made by a couple people. All of the big visual novels were made by a few people, and they were for free. So don't you fucking dare tell me that this one is somehow exempt from any kind of scrutiny. Overall, though, I will say that the mystery is intriguing. I'm liking the mystery. It's just the fucking characters, especially the main character here. He drives me up the fucking wall. The internal consistency seems to not exist. There's issues here. There's many issues. I'm really starting to regret doing this for my channel because there is a lot of issues here. Logan nods. Good. You didn't move her. What happened to me? No protect. What's up? Bruh. I hate you. I genuinely cannot stand you. No, the tribeswoman must see you. Logan agreed to this last night. Your fate may belong to him now, but I still have my own expectations of you. One is that you will not hide in Logan's lodge. You said yesterday that you needed him to stay in the fucking lodge and avoid suspicion. Internal consistency. Does no one do it anymore, fuck's sake? Look at the husky pleadingly. I don't feel safe with her. Oh, boo-hoo. Poor baby. Gonna cry. Gonna piss her pants. Maybe shit and cum. Alex, you will be okay. I catch Dravonia looking curious between Logan and I. May not trust her, but can I trust him? Time to find out. Okay. I will prepare. Logan folds up Dravonia's list, retreats into his lodge. Like, I'm glad that we're getting to see more of this world. I just wish it wasn't in such a fucking shittily written way. She literally said, like, fucking hours ago in this game's world, that he was supposed to stay in the fucking lodge, not let other people see him. And now she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you into the village and have the tribeswomen check you out because of course, why the fuck not?" My fucking god. I watch him go, the door rattling shut behind him. "You seem fond of Logan." Taken aback by Travonia's curt statement. Oh no, you're taken aback by someone merely making a statement about your situation. Oh no. Eh? You seem fond of him? My cheeks flash red. Oh, no, I'm not. You don't like him? No, I mean, yes, I do. I like him, just. I'm only checking as a bit unkind. Oh, no, he hasn't. Good, I understand his social manners aren't the most graceful, but he's a good man. Incredibly nervous talking to her. It's gonna be an awkward morning. Grow some balls! Holy shit! Grow some fucking balls, bitch. I was wondering, hesitate. Yeah, well, say it. She's terrifyingly shrewd. Oh no, someone wants the truth and only the truth and doesn't take bullshit for an answer. That's my kind of person. Has he ever invoked his right on you before? And never as fiercely as he did claiming you. Do you know why he did it? I know exactly why. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Is that a flashlight? I think that's a flashlight. Lodge door bings open again and Logan returns. He's thrown an entirely new outfit on. It's quite a get-up. It looks like he mashed several decaying military uniforms together before rolling in a heap of jagged scrap metal. Alex. Yeah? You will not reopen your wound. Sure. You will not attempt to flee. Wasn't planning to. Okay. There's a short pause where Logan looks towards the chief. His ears flattened against his head. He looks back to me, then to her again. At least At least our main character isn't stupid enough to think he'd be able to survive in this world on his own. At least he's fucking smart enough to. Although that would be an interesting idea for Vivienne, like a main character just getting stranded in the wilderness and having to survive on their own wits. Yeah, that'd be interesting. That would be definitely interesting to see. No other characters, just him in the wilderness trying to survive. Him or her. That would be an interesting fucking story, but I doubt the furry the end maker is going to do that because it's original and originality is not the name of the game here apparently. Logan, he'll be fine. You have my word. Oh. You are certain? Oh my god, you literally just met this dude. Fucking. Oh my god! We discussed this. Okay. He's around. For just a moment watching me, give him a light smile and he turns around and marches off. I'm uneasy watching him leave, even though we're worlds apart. Culturally, he's been an anchor of consistency. Without him, I'm going to feel lost. Bruh, you're literally speed running through Far Beyond the World's plotline at this point, and I fucking hate that VN. And I fucking hate its creator. Like, seriously, Kale Tiger is a piece of fucking shit. Genuine piece of shit. I'm uneasy watching him leave. Already read that. Fucking hell. Logan descends the grasslands quickly, then breaking into a sudden sprint. And the heartbeat has already run across the valley and started disappearing into the woods. I'm sorry about someone who. Whoa, he's fast. Yes, he's a black runner. The clue is very much in the name. Come along then, it's time for you to see the world. Devonia gestures for me to follow her. Great, so basically now we're going to see the village despite what she clearly stated last time. Whatever, I guess. She leads me down a gravel path, over the plains, far beneath the shadows of towering mountains. My wound keeps my pace modest, but I manage to keep up. The sharp wind bites at my skin. I tuck my arms into my hoodie's front sleeve to keep the elements at bay. I hear we have a new black runner soon. Told you about that? He wanted to explain his actions. You should be aware that being his acolyte will place high expectations on you. Juan is an idiot with no memory. Logan is far more than just a black runner to us. He ensures the farmers are well looked after. He teaches at the schools. He liaises with the builders to get them supplies. The clan see him as a mediator. They go to him with their woes, since you'll be at his side most of the time, and he'll expect the same result from you. Shut the fuck up, you ungrateful cunt. Logan says you have remarkable wit. No, I don't. Please, Alex, I'm not a zealous monk. I don't believe in wit. Surprised to hear that. Suppose just what everyone did. Do you believe in the gods, Alex, or fate? No. I'm glad to hear it. Religion is its place. Everyone should have a hobby. But practical actions speak while prayers do not. If your claims about human are true, then you are Zephyr. You know their culture, that's all. Logan believes it. In a sense, but he's not a spiritual person. I have known him since he was a child, and he's grown into a man of practicality. I trust his core judgment, not his wit. Of that, be grateful. Old pin of annoyance. God, I hate you. I fucking hate this bitch. Fucking hate this main character so much. I get it, you don't trust me. Abruptly, she halts in her tracks, and turns to me. I immediately regret displaying even the slightest note of irritation. She doesn't miss an ounce of subtext. Do you know what being chieftain of a clan means? Exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna fucking say. I was going, like, if she didn't explain it, I was gonna go into this whole fucking long tirade about how she is the fucking weight of all these people on her shoulders. She has to take care of and make sure they're safe. And that it doesn't matter how much someone says they are something, they're not gonna hurt someone. That doesn't mean she lets her fucking trust down. Doesn't mean to let her walls down, because that's a very easy way to be fucking betrayed. But okay, go off, be all snarky, and be like, oh, you don't trust me. God, have a fucking shred of common sense, you cocksucker. It means the people here under my protection. The women, the men, the children. Your life is not above theirs. I will take every precaution and I make no apologies. Based. I fucking love this character. Holy shit. This person is my entire person. Flinch, she brings a finger to point at me. Ignorance is the altar of the world, Alex. You are dangerous unknown, and knowledge of the unknown is scarce. Nowhere in this province is safe. So no, I don't trust you. Your arrival has piqued my interest, but I'm uneasy. Logan believes you have something to offer, so I'm giving you a chance. That's why we're walking together right now. Sharp, fiery eyes linger on me for a moment. I say nothing. I just look back, her stare cutting right through me. Carries on walking, just trying to keep up. We're moving farther down the mountains now, scurrying around some thick forests. I go quiet, irked by what feels like an idle threat. Oh my fucking god. Oh no, you're irked because she said she cares more about her fucking people that she's known her entire fucking life than someone she just met, you narcissistic, selfish piece of shit! Why is every VN main character so fucking... I miss Logan. She observes my mood and shakes her head. Come now, you would have done the same. My blood turns hot. I hate you. I hate you so much. You do not deserve the name I gave you. I should have named you something like Dick Butt or something. Fuck this piece of shit. Right, because you know me so well. You joke with my sarcasm. An impossible creature with no explanation for itself wanders in. Would you really trust it? If you would, you're either grievously arrogant or endearingly stupid. True. This person is amazing. I love her. Finally snap. I'm not reading these lines. God, I cannot fucking stand this cunt. I genuinely... I have no reason to dislike you, Alex. In fact, I would very much like to be proven wrong about what you are. Is it really so hard to believe? They scoff at her, so she's completely stupid. Hear that? That's my fucking knife ready to stab you in the fucking heart, bitch. Scoff at her, so she's completely stupid. Yeah, one. You've got a fucking AI in your subconscious. Are you this fucking stupid? You don't need to eat. You don't need to breathe. You got an AI in your fucking head. Oh my god, you fucking brain, you retard. I'm starting to think you are genuinely a fucking mentally retarded person. Oh my god. She drops a third sigh, seeing her gathering the patience. Her pause makes me uneasy. I don't look like one, do I? I suppose I should forgive your ignorance if what you say about your memory is true. Alex, try and understand. Save for black runners and raving lunatics, nobody's ever seen a demon. You frown. Hang on, what? I don't understand. How many times do they have to fucking... We know almost nothing about them. Most people don't believe they're even real or refuse to accept it. So, how... Because that's so good! The only tangible proof is the word of the Black Runners, exactly. That and the insane testimonies of maniacs who spent too long in the Black Zones. What do you mean, maniacs? Okay, that's actually a good question. Finally a good question from this motherfucking idiot! Demons are beyond comprehension or description. Only the Black Runners are capable of knowing anything about them. Perhaps they are products of the Cascade, but nobody knows what caused that either. All those memories have been forgotten. Ignorance is the order of the world, no kidding. So just ask Logan about them. She grunts, irritated. His business is beyond my authority. My ignorance is for my protection, he claims. Trying to comprehend the nature of demons and black zones invites insanity. Oh my god, we're seriously fucking doing this, are we? We're having a writer who clearly cannot even keep up internal consistency and writes a fucking idiotic protagonist. This is the same writer that's going to try and tackle a Lovecraftian cosmic horror type situation. Oh my god, we're really fucking doing this, are we? God damn it. This is gonna suck. He once described the Black Zones as an ocean of terrible infinity where demons are sharks. That's all I can get from him. She scoffs. He can be dreadfully poetic sometimes. Or demons magic or something that must be driving people mad like that. I couldn't tell you, I'm not a Black Runner. This is why I have Logan. He handles all matters running to the Black Zone. There is safety in ignorance, he assures me. And then you, an unknown, claim to be something impossible, a member of a long-dead species. Logan is my Black Runner, my guiding light, so if he says you are safe, then you are safe. Please forgive my trepidation. Stare down the ground to make sense of all that. It's not that hard to make sense of it. Supposing I understand Ramoni's distrust me, she had no reason to assume I wasn't a threat, save for Logan's reassurance. I fucking swear, is this VN written for fucking toddlers? People with the intelligence of toddlers, like the main character here, where they have to be repeatedly told over and over again that their emotions are not important. Their emotions are not. Oh my fucking god. I cannot stand this style of writing. Must be people who've seen demons. Thoughtfully. There are witnesses, but their accounts are always rambled nonsense. The mind rebels with the black zones. Those who return are changed. Changed how exactly? She shakes her head. You should ask Logan of these things. It is a black on the business. Advanced crazy machines must be far too mind-blowing for these primitive clans. They're so terrified of demons that they can't accept they even exist. Huh. That's interesting, actually. Any sufficiently advanced technology is magic, in a sense. So, okay, that's interesting. It might not even be like some kind of cosmic horror situation. It could just be they're too fucking primitive to understand technology that advanced. That's fascinating. We edge of the forest emerge to the side of the Draconian village. Here we are. Ah, yes, a primitive tribe who have metal remains, and they know how to build fucking log cabins, and ah, yes, it's denser than I expected. Stone pathways weave between sturdy wooden huts. These are not huts, these are cabins. If you're gonna describe something you're writing and then the image you choose to back that up is completely different from what you're describing, you need to find better art. You need to find better artwork or pictures. There are blocks and districts of various shapes and sizes. Dravonia leads with thinary alleys, winding through the various shanties and their primitive dwellers. The Draconi clan harbors beast folk of all species, size. Draconi clan harbors beast folk of all shapes, sizes, and species. Struck by the lack of men, Taki wasn't kidding. Males really are a rarity. The village women stare quizzically as you pass them by, smothering with their distrust. My proximity to Dravonia is the only thing keep me from causing a stir. I edge close to her, unsettled by the looks I'm getting. Me being here isn't a good idea. They know who you are. But how? One travels fast. I wanted to soften the blow of your appearance, so I spread rumors of your arrival. For fuck's sake. They know a human is among us. That's all they need to know. It's actually pretty cunning. No, it's fucking not. It's basic fucking common sense. This is the village square. Most trading. Although I suppose to someone with an intelligence like yours, it is cunning when your IQ is like 5 or something. It's a central podium of stone in the middle of an open cobblestone space, where wood for a huge bonfire prepared. Look around for buildings. Look around the buildings. There are signs of modern technology here and there, just like with Logan's Lodge. You can see electric lanterns and heaters haphazardly placed among the structures. Electric cables are strung across the alleys. Nestled between a roof of straw, 2 old chest freezers are propped up against a wooden wall. They're both horribly run down, and I'm patched up with all manner of spare parts like a pair of Frankenstein monsters. Stern-looking tribeswoman is standing guard by them, a rackety spear in her hands. Honestly, though, it would be so much cooler if the protagonist here wasn't a complete idiot, but he was actually, I don't know, a fucking technician or someone who knew how to repair shit, because that would be interesting. You'd actually have a compelling character then, who wasn't a fucking retard. Of all the pieces of functional technology I've seen, the 2 freezers seem like the most sophisticated. Do those work? Food preservers, yes. The whole village is electricity. All the Zephyr technology here is function. I do not collect worthless scrap. We control the Great Barrier. That's the hydropower plant to the east. It's One of the few structures been maintained since the Cascade. Cool. Maybe this is in like Colorado or something, because might be. This seems very west, like Wild West era buildings and shit, and the mountains definitely kind of lead me to believe that maybe they're in Colorado. Travonia leads me to an open grassland, enclosed by trees and mountains. Here, members of the clan are toiling in ranks upon ranks of fields. I didn't know you could farm in this climate. It has been challenging, but some has just begun. The clan has few different sources of food. The lake is not far here for fishing. There are animals to hunt and ranch with. Access to electricity gives us our edge. There's also this here. It was over a nearby tap, fixed against the wall. It screeches as she turns it, and a rough stream of water splurs onto the ground. He doesn't realize what I'm looking at. You've got plumbing. A minute to realize you've got plumbing. They've got plumbing. My god, are we playing a fucking child? Seriously, are we playing a child in a man's body? People have access to showers and bathrooms like those used by the Zephyr. It would be interesting to see if they're familiar to you. As I understand it, your people used pipes and electricity to move and heat water around their cities. The Auto monks have taught us to do the same. Who are the Auto monks? They're, she falters. They're a cult, really, keepers of the old knowledge you have taken a vow of silence. She continues leading me through the winding labyrinth of Draconi settlement. The Auto monks are secretive and guard the old knowledge jealously. They live in the Great Barrier and maintain Zephyr structures that survive the Cascade throughout the province. I thought you controlled the dam. How come they live in it? It's in our territory, but the Auto monks maintain it. They do not care who uses the technology they preserve when it is preserved. I may not understand the Auto monks, but I try to keep them happy so that we stay on good terms. Have other clans ever tried to take over the dam? Tried. I scoff. So the Auto monks don't scare you with all their knowledge. Coney's eyes flutter at me, amused. Why would they? Because you people all block your ears and shout, la la la, not listening to anything scary like demons or black zones. You're fine with the Auto monks knowing about science? Laughs me like I'm a child. The old knowledge and the black zones are nothing alike. She doesn't elaborate. Sigh in resignation. I spot a number of tribeswomen still staring at me as we walk. When I make eye contact, they turn away and avoid me. So much of a plan about it, I don't see how I could feel more unwelcome. Travonia leads me across the open stretch of grass towards a wooden longhouse that appears far sturdier than the other structures. Yeah, this is the hall. It's where I conduct myself as chief of the Draconi. Who constructs all these buildings? Our builders, though the halls have been here since before I was chief. How did you become chieftain? I was chosen by my predecessor. She wasn't the most beneficent of our leaders. Were she still chief, she'd have killed you on the spot. Stare at the hall, a sense of foreboding rising from the pit of my stomach. For all Dravoni's attempts to soften the impact of my arrival, I'm still a freak suffocated by leering faces. Suspicious of her motives, Draconi isn't the type to take a risk with her people, so why didn't she kill me just straight away? Relax, Alex, you seem tense. Come inside, I have something to show you. I dig in my arms deeper in my pocket for pocket my hoodie. Still not sure I feel safe. These people are alien to me. This time period is a disheveled maze. I'm a stranger here, ravaged by dubious stares. I could run off, but where would I go? Still have no explanation for myself nor the AI trapped in my head. Like it or not, I'm stuck here. I go inside with Dravonia. This looks fucking Norse. This looks Norse in nature. Maybe Native American, I don't know. Like, the way it's built looks very Norse in nature, but this over here kind of looks Native American to me. I don't know, maybe it's not. It's impressive building, well decorated and expertly furnished. Tables and benches are scattered about in rows. Its pleasant warmth washes over me. Quickly drawn a lit fire trench running down the hall's center. Large throne-like seat proceeds to the far end. I assume it's where Dravonia sits when Jill's audience was for people. Take a minute to warm up. Thanks, I'm still not used to this cold. You'll adapt. Must be out without fur. My hands enjoy against the flames and look around. There are more tribespeople women in here, eating and chatting quietly. Okay, bitch. If you... Okay, so obviously you know all about like humanity and the technology they had. So why the fuck aren't you explaining what the world was like before? That would be really interesting to fucking talk about to these people who don't know that. But no, let's just bumble around doing garbage. There's one other male here too, a coyote. Aside from Logan, I think he's the first man I've seen. That's Jax. Huh? The old timer. Jax, he retired from his mating troop a long time ago. My cheeks blush. Oh yeah. Taki told me about the thing with men being rare, the affliction. Didn't realize how bad it was. Javonia sighs heavily. It's getting worse. Nobody knows what caused it, not the auto monks, not the black runners, nobody. Well, in modern day, well, you know, outside the fiction, we are currently, I mean, honestly, fertility rates are going down. So that's fucking scary. Makes sense, nobody knows anything. Did humans partake in the indulgence? I wince. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure we didn't have anything like that. I see, well, the tradition was... The indulgence is traditional, historical even. In light of the affliction, it's both of these loose and keep our numbers up when needed. Fertile males are becoming too few. We do what we must, we drink and we fuck loudly and happily. It's the only cause of celebration most of the clans have. Imagine that. Sex being just as much a duty as it is a pleasure. Pfft. Dude, do you even know what, like, the old days, like, look at medieval times. Sex was very much a duty for, like, people in, like, high in the government and the royalty. It was very much a duty for them. So, oh my god. Fucking hell, I hate this character. May I get the indulgence? Not this shit, I'd rather keep my eyes shut that night. Things get wild. Quiet, my forlorn gaze lazily on back to the fire. You're not expected to take part if that's what you're embarrassed about. Everyone has a choice. I blink at her. I'm not embarrassed. You know, it's great, the whole orgy thing. You know, a blatant lie. You're welcome to if you wish, although I imagine it'd be purely for fun. I'm not sure. Humans are even compatible, just kind, for beating. Mixing breeds is one thing, but you're something else entirely. Well, not only that, but he's gay, so... Point us gay on. I suppose if there isn't a human female out there, we should find them. Be ashamed that your race die with you. I mean, honestly, it's kind of your fucking duty at this point to make more humans, dude. It's your fucking duty, even if you are gay. Like, yeah, it'll be fucking uncomfortable, you won't like it, but fucking hell. It's your fucking duty. At that point, when there's basically, when you're the only human left, and there's another female, fucking just make babies. I don't care if you are gay. She tried to make me uncomfortable. I think per Taki's team, then I could laugh it off. Although, if you're to be black you'd have other concerns. Right, I'll be slaughtered by demons or be driven batshit insane before I get the chance. Javonia grins. You got Logan's your mentor, you'll be fine. He's the best. You don't seem stupid enough to disobey his instructions either. Speaking of all that, I have something for you. Wait here. Oh, believe me, he's stupid, alright. He is fucking stupid. She pats me on the shoulder, then strolls off towards the end of the hall. I'm still not sure what to make of her. She's trying to be friendly, and I'll admit that I understand her motivation to lock me up a little more now, but I get the feeling she's an alternative motive. The fuck does that mean? 36 miles. It's saying storm 36 miles again. Otherwise I wouldn't be alive. Nothing else to do. I part my butt down under my stool to get myself closer to the fire. Polite and conscious quiet hangs through the general hum of the hall. Extreme out of place here. These people gawking like an animal on display. How am I supposed to blend in with these lot? Talk to them. My eyes get on one of the spar tails on my left. A group of children are sat in a circle with parchment with charcoal drawing. Surprised I had noticed them. There are 6 of them of varying species. They're looking at me nervously, trying to make eye contact, all except for one, a boy, the only boy. He's a white-furred tiger with black stripes. He has huge green eyes that are locked onto mine, wide with childish wonder, his mouth slightly agape in awe. Oh, so he's a curious boy. Oh, that would be me. That was honestly me when I was younger. I was very curious about the world. Uh, I smile at him. To my surprise, he smiles back and gives me a nervous wave. At least someone doesn't think I'm a freak. Devonia stomps back over to me. I go to stand, but she pushes me back down. Don't get up here. She thrusts a sizable roll of paper into my lap. Oh, okay. Why is this written in... Whatever. Are you an idiot? Oh, you know what that is. Okay, so apparently... Um, this is where we are, and that's where she said, like, the dam was. And over down here is where, Logan went. That's interesting. Except he said that he found us over here at Devil's Crag. And this is where those people came from. This area over here. Okay, this is interesting. What is this? This is a map to Alea, the province we're in. What's going on? Logan made this map. I imagine he'd want you to have it. I spread the map out before me. It's quite crudely drawn, but able to get a rough idea what I'm looking at. Alea, huh? How big is it? Smaller than you would imagine. It takes them just over 2 days to cross the entire province. There's dark areas are blank zones. I thought so. I fucking thought so. Wait, those are the black zones? They're huge. Alea is totally surrounded by them. Yes, but you'll find them thinner here than elsewhere. Whereabouts? Use your brain! Look at the fucking map and fucking... Here, west of the Great Barrier where the Autumn Monks are found, there's Bleak Zone, a sector of Zephyr Ruins. It's where Loken has run now. It isn't too far. There's still good salvage in that area. We'll be okay there. He's the best. He'll be fine. This is the Spine. It's a corridor of treacherous mountains and the only safe way in and out of Alea. These are all the other clans. Only the sedentary ones, yes. There are 4 larger clans that settled in Alea permanently, but many dozens of nomadic clans come and go. I recognize the Windchill clan. That's where Loken's visitors this morning came from. Oh my god, I literally just explained all this shit. Myself. Fucking hell. These marks inside the Black Zones are the largest of the Zephyr ruins. They're the best places for Blackrunners to go looking for salvage. There's one of the Black Zones, and not an anxiety for my gut as I see the extent of them. Hey, that's Devil's Crag. Logan said he found me there. Indeed, that's the most dangerous place in Alea, supposedly, but full of all technology. Any black runner foolhardy enough to run there always returns with hefty bounties. Wonder if that's where I used to live. How many black runners are there in Alea? These days, not many. Most don't attach to the clans. They sell their skills out in exchange for supplies or accommodation. A real waste of talent. The black runners play should be with their clan. The Riptide clan here has 4 black runners attached to them. 4, but you only have 1. There's soon to be 2. But the Black Riptide's the biggest clan, best to be avoided. They're not friendly. Their Chief Caius has some progressive ideals, a tyrant through and through. Progressive? What does that mean? You sound like you've had dealings with him. Tony goes quiet for a second. That's not a story worth telling now. Oh, of course, it's totally not worth telling. God damn it. Scan the net for more maps of interest. For more points of interest. What's that? A mountain. It's never been explored. How come? It's not in the Black Zone. It's cursed. No one has ever returned. Ah, got it. So that's where we're going then. That's where we're going. Yeah, that's where we're going, definitely. And I want to go there myself, honestly, just to see what's there. Get the mechanics. Logan would have wanted you to have it. Still don't know why I think some black market material. I'm not. What the hell do you want from me? She stares at me with deep, inquiring eyes. I once again feel exposed and vulnerable under her eager gaze. You think you have something to offer? Well, he's wrong. I don't even know who I am. You may have lost your identity, but having spent time with you today, I'd say you haven't lost your soul. Yeah, we'll go with answers. And after that, you'll pick a new path. Just let it fall into place. He gets up to her feet. You could find your way back to Logan's Lodge alone, I presume. Blink at her, surprised. You trust me enough to go alone? I'll admit you don't seem dangerous, so I'm trusting Logan's intuition. Besides, you're far too small to be a threat. I scowl. Yeah, thanks. I know the way back, I think. Good. But she hesitates. Her brow flickers at me. I catch a subtle wane of judgment behind her eyes and frown uneasily. What? You should go and explore the village for a while. By myself? Walking back to the vibe myself is one thing, but this... Yes, give him with the women of the Draconi. They think I'm a freak. They know what you are. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. I gulp at her. One more in together, and you trust me to go gallivanting around your village. I didn't realize I was that charming. She snorts at me. Don't flatter yourself. If Logan wants you as acolyte, I expect you to walk among us. Today it means being seen and treated as a Draconi. So go. Be seen. Her logic doesn't add up, merely suspicious. Why am I still alive? Ronia scowls. I'm sorry? Why am I alive? Your predecessor would have killed me on the spot, but you didn't. How many times do you need to hear it? Loki invoked his right and he believes... No, you wanted to keep me around before that. You wanted me alive. Why? She glares at me for a moment, then smirks. Sharp little thing, aren't you? No, you're not, I shrug. I have my reasons for keeping you, they're not your concern. Pretty sure they are. Your only concern right now is to acclimatize yourself to Alea. You won't manage that sitting on your ass. Go. Take advantage of my trust and be someone, Alex. I don't point a look. She turns her back to me and heads off down the hall. Almost immediately, someone else grabs her attention. Just like that, I've been abandoned. I was right about her having an ulterior motive. Thought of wandering the village alone as I'm stalked by leering faces and distressing glares is pretty unpleasant. No, I gotta use this place, but alone? Now? Grow balls! With a resigned and apprehensive dread, I get to my feet and meander to exit. The morning sun is hidden behind a blanket of muggy cloud. Feeling the cold again, I tuck my arms back in my hoodie pocket and look around me, shivering, wondering what to do. Someone once told me it's impossible to feel lost if you've got nowhere to go, which of course is complete horseshit. Look to my left and spot a pair of tall, feline women ogling me anxiously. They turn swiftly away and shuffle out of blue. Starting to get used to people doing that. I'm totally alone here. Well, almost alone. Looks like it's just us then. It's not so bad. I think our reactions are reasonable. Imagine if it were you back in Zephyr time, surrounded by humans. Suddenly a beast thing like Logan shows up, you'd be cautious of him too. I suppose. Devoni is right. The more they see you, the less of a threat you'll seem. I don't have a list to explore, but I get the feeling Devoni will reprimand me if I head straight back to Logan's lodge. With a brisk step, I amble back through the village. Here I'm exposed to the daily hustle and bustle of the industrious Draconi clan. Streets are alive with activity. There are traders calling out their wares, builders maintaining the ramshackle huts, and farmers toiling in the fields. I don't think there are any horrifying black zones or demons lurking in the mountains all around us. Everyone seems perfectly content. You know what's interesting? Listen to all the voices. How many dialects can you hear? It's so diverse, the different species, the different accents. I wonder how it got so varied. If there was a cascade, would have covered the whole world. It would have migrated to safe spots like Alea from all over the place. Do you think I'm really the last human? Without knowing what exactly caused the cascade, I couldn't say. Still can't believe the apocalypse disappeared from all living memory. They don't want to remember. We're talking about a world-ending event. That kind of trauma could destroy generations of identity. If that were true, they'd hate Zephyr's salvage. Instead, they think it's sacred. Why? It means something to them. Hope, maybe. Trauma can't erase a person completely. Just bury them. I grumble mournfully. How am I hearing other accents in your translations? Oh, do you really want me to lecture you about sociolinguistics right now? Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 I do. I don't even know what that word means. Are you flexing your throbbing AI brain at me again? Consider me aroused. Of course you don't know what that word means. You're a fucking moron. Sociolinguistics, everybody. That's a fucking interesting topic. Look it up on your own time. I'm not explaining that shit to you. Do it yourself, you fucking lazy ass. I'll give you the puny human brain version then. It's magic, whoa! Alright, smartass. At least I have a physical brain. Sorry, Alex, can't hear you over all the magic. Wee! Man, why don't you start getting so snarky? You're giving him a fucking. I like that actually. Giving identity to, like, supposedly an I. I mean, God. Continued to wander through the settlement until I'm back in the village square. The anxious tribeswoman just distancing themselves like opposing magnets. Amidst the tempest of noise and activity, someone calls out to me. Excuse me. First, I don't recognize she's talking to me. The idea that one of the tribeswomen would actually want to talk to me is unexpected. I, excuse me, human. Sorry, I don't know your name. Starting, I spin around to see the woman approaching with her hands clasped anxiously behind her back. She's a mouse. I'm drawn to the signature rounded ears on either side of her face and the cute cone of her snout. No, I don't address her and don't want to come across as rude. Yeah, hey? Sorry, I know you must be busy, or... Are you? Are you busy? Sorry. Mouse fumbles her sentence. She's really nervous at me, but at least she's trying to talk to me. It's a hell of a step up from being glare like a rabid dog. My name is Mia. It's lovely to meet you, human. Bowser, I awkwardly do the same, wondering if it's some kind of draconian greeting custom. Remember seeing Logan do the same with Dravona and Taki. Alex, nice to meet you too. You're sorry, I shouldn't be bothering with this. For how could she possibly want with me? It's okay, what's up? Well, you're the new acolyte, aren't you? Logan's acolyte? How do people know about that? Sort of. I only just got here. I'm not clear on what's happening. She smiles at me, though I detect a hint of anguish behind her eyes. She's worried about something. Oh, I see. Well, it's okay. I can ask Logan instead. Is he available? Not right now. He'll be back after dusk, I think. I'm really curious about this now. Do you need a black runner? I mean, I'm only an acolyte, but I could pass a message to Logan. Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably wasting your time. I just thought since black runners have wit, maybe. Can I ask you something? If it's not too much trouble. Sure, what's up? Well, I made a trade with one of the villagers yesterday. I gave them a pair of fresh sewn linen and 2 chickens. Seems like a lot to trade. It is, but it was worth it. In return, they gave me a Zephyr relic. Well, you can imagine I was thrilled. These people's reverence of salvage is really stupid. They said it was functional, only I can't figure out how to use it or what it is. I was a bit skeptical, but they assured me that the Zephyr hunters used to use them to track game all the time. It's so easy to figure out. Do you have it with you? The Triviality withdraws something from her pocket. She withdraws something from her pockets and holds it out to me. I take it and have to hold back a baffled gulp at what I see. It's just the plastic casing of an old shotgun shell, absolutely ancient, decayed beyond all use. I pluck the shell between my fingers and hold it up in front of my face, squinting. I don't care how valuable these people think Zephyr salvage is. This is literal garbage. I'm just not sure how to use it. This is, this isn't a Zephyr relic. It's trash. Trash? Yeah, sorry, it's just plastic. I mean, this is an old shotgun shell. Gives me a blank look. Ammunition for a weapon. More blank stares. I suppose it was used for hunting, but it's like having an arrow without a bow. It's so old it wouldn't even work, it would never work, even with the right gun. She looks really dejected. She had been swindled. Seller told her it was functional technology. Actually annoying her about. This is exactly what Byte said could happen. These people have no idea what the value of this stuff really is. Exactly, so tell them. Who sold this to you? His name is Barrow. He sells buys Zephyr sandwich from traveling black runners. Let's help her. How? We'll go give Barrow peaceful mind, come on. Are you malfunctioning? This has nothing to do with us. Yes, it does. It's a great way to make sure people like you. It's a great fucking way to make sure people like you. To make sure people actually know that you're there to help them. Well, Logan's like it helps people. He helps people, so we should too. This is like totally none of our business. It is our business. It's black runner business. Besides, the more people we help, the more they'll trust us. We can earn Logan and Travell respect in one go. Exactly. I like how even Byte is like saying we, as if he's actually here. That's interesting. You know, I'm going to make a little preemptive statement here and say that I am Byte in this situation. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to assume here, that we're supposed to be Byte in this world. No way. He's crazy. This has nothing to do with me. I shouldn't get involved. I do feel sorry for her. She seems so friendly, just taken by the same stupid veneration of the Zephyr as everyone else. Hell, but it makes a good point. Earning the respect of the Draconi is important. Hey, where does this Barrow guy live? I could talk to him about this. Her face lights up. He lives in the hood just opposite the hall. It chimes in the school in the door. You can't miss it. I suspect she was hoping I'd say that, going by the quick response she gives. Alright, mind if I take this? Hold the shotgun shell up. Of course, I'll be in the village square. At my stall, I have eggs if you want to trade. I'll see. Let me handle this first. So he nervous smile and watches as I turn and head back towards the hall. Hey, is this exciting? We're like Zephyr detectives. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, we're definitely Byte. Oh my god. You don't think we should get involved where we shouldn't? Of course not. This tribeswoman sees Logan as an arbiter. He helps people. We can do that too. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely share the same fucking like curiosity, and yeah, I like Byte a lot. Doesn't take me long to find Barrow's home. Rusted wind chimes dangle outside the ugly hut, and the skull of a small animal is suspended on the front door. I scowl at the grotesque decoration. I'm not even sure what animal it is. A fox? This is such a dumb idea. These aren't my people. I shouldn't be getting involved in their affairs. That is a great way to make sure people hate you. That is a great way to make sure they hate you. Glimmers of labor as I feel it reform with renewed strength. No, I'll prove these people into just an ordinary, decent human who means no ill will. I will not let this place be. I will not cower from it. Trying to put this wit of mine to good use. Bang my fist in the door several times, feigning confidence in myself. No turn back now. Groggy voice can be heard within. There's a clutter. Someone moves around. Door scrapes open. A grouchy weasel creature with grain fur, sullen brows, and a nasty croak to his voice. Oh, so it's Duke. Cool, it's Duke Tibbets. Got it. As his voice peers at me from within. He's about my height. What are you? Can't quite place his age, but he looks quite elderly. He's got a round, brutish accent. His shriveled eyes are parched and bloodshot, and his pupils shrunken. Has he been drinking? Your Barrow? For the heck, you spiking on my what are you? Oh, sorry, I'm human. I'm new to the vit. You's that new whelp of Muscat, ain't you? Yeah, I ain't no fucking normal person, that's the shit. Certainly he's under the influence of something. Not only is his watering eye the dead giveaway, but his fingers are trembling. There's bloodstains under his nose. It's like that I don't like him. Is this yours? Hold the shotgun cell. Daryl looks at them at me. What is it? What is it? What? Do you recognize it? Puts his cheek and his gaze shows on my shoulder. Shit my way to stay in his vision. I ain't saying it. Eyes narrow. Do you know Mia? I ain't seen her. But you do know her. Nah. Of course I fucking know her, just not properly. He's lying. No kidding, looks high as a kite. What should I do? Get aggressive. I bet he'll still spill the beans with a little bit of pressure. Let's advise doesn't let me do so down so far. Let's get pushy. You traded this thing to Mia for a linen livestock. The fuck you talking about? You know this is total junk, right? You trade it anyway. That ain't fucking junk, you pink prick. It's a proper salvage, that. It isn't worth anything. How the fuck do you know? I just know I have good wits. Man, I feel stupid saying that. See, Barrow's starting to crack. I'm getting to him. You yell fuck off. You told me it was functional. Reagan stopped me, scraped the door shut, and slammed in my face. Don't hear him shuffling around inside, so I presume he's still at the door listening. Fine, I'll take you to this chief. She'll be thrilled that you've been swindling her people. That does the trick. The door gradually opens again. Barrow pierced through with a hideous death glare. Full hell, what was that fair? Got told the same shit story myself, just trying to take my bosses back. So someone traded this stupid thing to you as well? Sirrah, thought it was well available. So no, she made it seem proper worth my time. Who was she? Some black runner, came here last more. She, Adam Black Spots, they did. Wonder if Logan would know who that is. Look, I get that you got out by this as well, but you can't go pulling the same con on others. I lost the whole fucking lot of me, you prick. And now even more people have lost stuff because of this stupid thing. Why didn't you just tell Logan? He'd have helped. A little taken aback when Barrow suddenly spits on the ground, his expression growing vile. His don't want nothing to do with that scabby mongrel. His voice turns caustic and fierce with vitriol. You weren't so frail, I'd find it incredibly daunting. You had a problem with Logan? Yeah, you fucking wax. You don't ride my ass, human. Tell that bitch I'll give her a fucking cox back. And her linen. Fucking fun. Put out the shotgun shell at him. He grimaces at it. Don't want too much hassle. I'm fucking done with your black runners too. You'll just tight you. Just fuck off, will you? Once again, the door is rudely slammed shut in my face. I'm almost staggered by what just happened. Heart is racing a little. I'm clearly not afraid of confrontation, but he was about to turn nasty. So, this is what Logan has to deal with. Someone's been looking up to him. There must be some history here. I bet this isn't the first time Barrow has gotten into trouble with that hound. The men were about to village square to find Mia. Can't believe Mia traded with him in the first place. People here would do anything to their hands on salvage. Hey, you know what? I thought you handled that really well. Direct and to the point. Honestly, I have no idea where that came from. It just felt natural. Maybe you were skilled at handling disputes in your past life. Before the memory loss, that is. Think having you there made the difference, to be honest. I probably would have frozen up without you. No, you would have been fine. Just nice knowing you're there, watch my back and stuff. You make a good team. Oh boy, this is interesting. You're starting to form a relationship with an AI. Huh. That is interesting. There's so many questions that could spring from that. I bet we're back to the village square to find Mia again. Doesn't take me long to find the mouse. I'm surprised, however, to see you're already speaking to Taki. Thought you'd been sent to find Aeon. Doesn't that mean he's here too? Might finally get some answers. Speak of the devil, here's the rat. It's Alex. Is Aeon here? Can I see him? No, not yet. Gonna get here tomorrow, hopefully. He was real kind to meet you. Not as keen as I am to meet him. How'd you get back here so quickly? Roll night and morning. That was fast. He was easy to find. Stubborn mole don't like move around too much. Anyone can tell us what you are, where you come from, it's Aeon. I heard you about me already. She slaps the hand on his shoulder and squeezes it. Mia grins, seemingly accustomed to Taki's behavior. All base mouse, legendary chicken farmer, this one, really knows her way around a nice big car. Taki, what will the human think of us? That we put our mouths where our tits are? And wants a finger right at me. Seriously, Rat, me as a precious lady, you mess with her, I'll have you hung down. Have you hung, strawn, stuffed, and turned to one rack. And wear your furthest caught around the neck and bash me with job with it for a laugh. This is like the third time you've threatened to chop my dick off. I think I figured out what's caused the affliction. May I just got a thing with disembodied cocks. I should hang out on a woman I fuck. Don't have to be like that, Taki. He's been great. He's helped me with a problem. Lucky stout ear twitch. Stout ears twitch, or interest chord struck. Right, what trouble you causing, right? I wish she stopped calling me that. I expect asking her to knock it off would just make her double down. Guess I don't really mind the way. She's just jostling with me. Her teasing actually makes it a little more at ease. Some trouble with a guy named Barrow. Oh, what's that footnote done now? Showed Taki the shotgun shell. Taki frowns at it. The fuck is that? A shotgun shell? And that is. You black runners all talk out of bollocks. It's just trash, okay? Barrow was trying to trade with it. Told him to return me his stuff. He's agreed. Oh, wow, thank you. Thank you so much, Alex. Don't mention it. I'm just gonna tell Logan. There's more to the story than I thought. Of course, thank you. If you ever need anything else, please let me know. Good on you, rat. We need more like you. Getting shit done. But what the hell you doing here on your own anyway? Wandering about to get to know people? You off your rocker. You shouldn't be skipping around without an escort this early. You're the last Zephyr. Might well slap a dinner bell on your bullocks and see what clown fancies human steak first. And you're fucking injured and all. Didn't Logan punch a bunch of stitches in you? Dravonia suggested it. He shakes her head disapprovingly. Yeah, well, the sun don't always shine out of a delicately sculpted ass. Take. Oh, it's whatever, man. I'm Fist Garner. I can say what I like. I'll say it to your face. I'll say it to her face too. How'd you think I got the job? Come on, Rat, take me back to Logan's Lodge. You gotta rest that gash of yours. It's fine, really. You're taking Don Lily for the pain. Oh, look, did you throw up? They snicker. The puke could add some flavor to it, I guess. You never know, still Tom. Get your butt moving, right? He's really put his shoulder to get me moving, then waves goodbye to Mia. See you around, Mia. As soon as I walk the rat back, I'll get some shot on, we'll catch it up proper. And down the edge of the building, notice how everyone we pass greets Taki by name. Maybe. Many hold their hands out for her to class in passing, whilst others bow their heads in respect. People really like her, although I'm not surprised, and she's very charismatic. I actually feel quite safe around her. I mean, I guess safe around Logan too, but in a different way. Even if he's staggeringly awful at communicating. Need to find some way to get to know that hound. 'Cause you like him. Eat shit, brain butler. I'll admit he's kinda hot, but that's it. I bet you wanna be his new Choto. Oh my fucking god. Psst. That's an image. That's some masochistic tendencies right there, bitch. Holy shit. You good? Nah. Talking just me out of nowhere. You're cussing to yourself. I was. Yeah, how's your mumbling fuck off under your breath? Damn, any more careful. Sorry, just thinking about stuff. I'm kind of overwhelmed. There's a lot to get used to, and I'll get it. Your whole species is gone. Must be lonely. Exit the village and march back up through the forest towards Logan's lodge. To be honest, being the last human doesn't feel like a big deal. All I really care about is finding out who I am, where I come from. I really hope Aeon knows something. Did you know I have no family? I shrug helplessly. If I did, they're gone. I must have had parents at some point. Or did I? Could build on a factory line for all I know. Maybe grown in a lab. I don't say everything. Look at me. I ain't never know mine. Never will. How come? He blows a raspberry and dismisses the thought. Who the fuck knows? Paul was in a mating troop. Ma died real young. Skipped little math and joined Ravoni's warriors instead. Look at me. I got to deal with shit like Barrow for my whole life. Seemed high when I saw him. Lucky grunts. Yeah, God's hooked on Dawn sugar. On what? Dawn sugar, it's a drug. You take normal Dawn Lily and they give it to the right people, they can turn it into Dawn sugar. Oh. Oh, okay. So cocaine then, I'm guessing. They grind it up, mix with the right stuff. Cook it up, dry it out, and then boom, you got Dawn sugar. Yeah, definitely cocaine. Definitely cocaine. It'll give you a real fierce high, like skipping through clouds. Soft as proper zitty though. Way worse than regular Dawn Lily. Use it for any decent amount of time and it'll fuck you up for life. There's a real sea of trade going on for Dawn sugar. Folks can almost get anything for a small pouch of it. Nowadays, only a real decent Zephyr salvage straight from Black Run will get you a few ounces of Dawn sugar. Grown understanding. That explains why Burrow was collecting so much Zephyr salvage. To trade for Dawn sugar. Why doesn't Travonia outlaw it? She sort of has, but it doesn't stop folks producing the stuff. Says you can't cook Don Sugar Bug in car. Folks do it inside black zones. But how do they survive? Turkey rolls her eyes. They often don't, but there's no constantly down the law in the zones. Then folks sneak into them for other reasons. Raiders using the shortcuts to rely on. Criminals do all kinds of crazy shit in them. Some kinds exile folks to them. Of course, most people who go into black zones just straight up just disappear. Nothing you gotta worry about there. You got Logan to watch your back. Soon you'll be as good as him. Interesting. So cocaine is a thing in this world. They just call it a different name. We exit the forest and begin winding back up the vertiginous path. For Sir Logan's isolated lodge. How dangerous are the black zones? Stravonia told me they drive people insane. People sneaking there to drug and take shortcuts and stuff, they can't be that bad. Doggy stops mixed up and stares at me. Well, it's sort of true. Folks do lose their fucking minds if they spend too long there, but not always. I ain't ever been one, so I couldn't tell you. Logan said he had 2 acolytes before me. Did they both die in black zones? Oh, well, not both of them. One of them did, yeah, but that was no one's fault but his own. And it won't happen to you so long as you keep sensible. What happened to his other acolyte? Stop thinking about all that, just focus on resting up. Make sure you can walk properly before you think about running. So you've never seen a demon either. She stops dead, her cheery expression dies. What? You serious? Yeah, so? She looks past me that avoids my eye. Nah, no rat, ain't ever seen one. Best ask Logan asks to keep me out of it. She carries on walking, her demeanor towards me has changed completely. When I ask her what she's afraid of it, she's made it clear that she won't talk about it. She doesn't say another word for the rest of the stroll back. It doesn't take long. Logan's lodge is only 10 minutes from the village. Here you go, get in there, the mud's worker. Here to working and the rest you cut up. I ain't doing anyone of your favors by walking around flapping your foot like a virgin in indulgence. Alright, fine, if Dravonia asks. Yeah, relax, well, I'll tell where you are. Now go, I want to get some fucking shut. I've been riding all night, I have. Alright, go to sleep. I'll be alright. I know you will, later, right? Barely acknowledged me with a nod before turning around and strolling briskly back the way she came. Once I'm back inside the lodge, I shut the door behind me and shiver. I was just hoping it would be warmer inside, but the cold isn't gone anywhere. There's still a few pieces of firewood left from last night, but I don't know how to start a fire using rubbing sticks like Logan did. No. If Dawn Lily's an opiate, that wouldn't be cocaine, because cocaine's a stimulant more than it is a... Whatever. Does that mean Dawn Sugar is fucking meth? Because if that's the case, that's even fucking worse. That's worse than... Oh, God. Oof. Well, almost 2 hours. Interesting. There are still a few pieces of firewood left from last night, but I don't know how to start a fire using rubbing sticks like Logan did. Seek the refuge of the electric heater again. It whirs steadily to life as I flick it on. I sit cross-legged as it starts roasting my cheeks with hot air. Surprisingly powerful, this little thing. Already exhausted. I've noticed the pain in my side is mostly gone, so the Donnelly I took must be working. Could it be making me drowsy as well? Saki was right. I should be resting. But I can't rest. I can't relax. The same unanswered questions are still rolling across my mind like stones. Where have I come from? Where has Byte come from? How is he in my head? What am I? Now there's a new question. What are these demons everyone seems so freaked out about? Devonia ready to imprison, execute me because she couldn't prove that I wasn't one. Byte and I've been running our evil robots there, but I don't see any other explanation. Hey, Bytes. These demons, they must be controlled by some malevolent AI of their own, right? It could be a single AI controlling all of them, or it could each be an individual sentient program. If that's the case, that's fucking scary. There's life with same technology that created me. That's what I was saying. Just promise you won't turn evil. It's tempting. Oh my god, that fucking smirk. By the sounds of things, there's 2 big differences between me and these demons. I'm not restricted to the black zones, and you're in my brain, in a microchip. Do you think the demons cause a cascade? Maybe I knew about them before I lost my memory. Thought occurs to me. If I have encountered them before, maybe I... Could I still some memory of them my subconscious drive? You mean deeply encrypted memories? I could do a manual scan of your subconscious drive to check. Yeah, try. Let's say there's no mention of demons anywhere. Alright, initiating scan now. You know Logan is probably the best person to ask about these demons. Logan barely likes to string two words together. Can you imagine how that'll go? Hey Logan, what's a demon? Put on my best Logan voice again. A demon is a demon. And what do demons do, Logan? They do demon things. And what are demon things, Logan? Things that demons do. Alright, I admit it, you do a good Logan. Still kinda you're so conscious, your brain is a real mess. Yeah, I never got around to dusting in there. Ha ha, you and your sarcasm. Hey, you wanna say? See what, my brain, like with my eyes? Sure, you can help me search. Here, look. Okay. Oh my god, I love this is fucking cool actually. Whoa. These, huh? This is... What am I looking at? Part of your subconscious memory. How are you doing this? I'm converting the raw encrypted data into a comprehensible format, and then putting it into a heads-up display for you. Everything you know that's attached to the word demon is included on every level of your consciousness. So if there were actual demons in your past, this is where we'd find them. We'll probably get a lot of results back. You should pick a second keyword that goes alongside demons, just to narrow it down. Artificial intelligence. Try artificial intelligence. No cross matches, but there is a lot of data on artificial intelligence in here. So the Zephyr definitely lacks technology. Absolutely, I mean, look at me. And me, possibly. If you are a machine, then I'm probably way more advanced than you. Jerk. Let's just search for demons and see what we get. Can we please read this shit ourselves? There are 17,462 results. Jesus Christ. Ouch. That's a lot. There's a space between the A and lot. There's a space between that. That's pretty small, to be honest. Let's see, we got results for demons in religion, occultism, literature, fiction, mythology, and folklore. I've got all that on memory drive. Wow. That's the indicator of a well-lived life before, even if we don't have any readable memory data of it. Okay, so let's try demons and occultism. Alright. Etymologically, none of your memories have concrete definition of a demon. Certainly nothing indicates they were ever real. It says here the most common definition is that they're non-human, separable souls or discarnate spirits which have never inhabited a body, but are capable of entering relations with mortal races. Doesn't sound anything like them. Yeah, that's the religious view, and that's like the supernatural view of demons. Obviously. So, whatever these creatures are, I've never encountered them before. You know, this could be a translation issue. Demon might be the closest word our language software has to whatever these people actually call these machines. Well, while we're here, can we do it? Can you see anything about beast races? I certainly don't remember them either. We could test some of the archives. Here. Is he going to be a furry? Nope, nothing. No memory of beast races, or nor of any other humans, for that matter, just you and I. Do you see anything that might have caused the cascade? Not really. How about the affliction? Nope, nothing like that either. You really are a blank slate. Alright, let's go to Rush. We tried. Cultist bringing you back. You barely tried. You barely fucking tried. Byte, why is it evening now? How long were we in there? About 7 hours. What? Damn it, Byte, what if Logan had walked in? Sorry, I didn't realize your human brain would suffer time dilation. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, for fuck's sake. Jeez, man, I need to stand up. I don't know how well this is gonna capture on the fucking video, but I'm gonna try it. I suppose. Alright. Luckily, Logan hasn't returned yet, but the heater's been pouring at me for hours. I'm sweating. I need some air. We touch the heater off and make for the exit, deciding to leave the door open to let out some of the muggy heat. I need to eat. I need to eat. I am really hungry. Oh, that's better. Never thought I'd be thankful for some of this cold air. I took my hood down to let my head feel the chill. Sky is getting steadily darker, and the more distant mountains are starting to blend with the dusty clouds. Oh my god, I read that wrong, whatever. Taking care not to irritate my wound, I lower myself down onto the grass and sit, elbows on knees and with my gaze on the horizon. Soft, whispering wind gently rustles my hair and kisses my skin. I hear the occasional bird song amidst the rustling woods. The sting of the cold feels gratifying now. Its sharpness becomes soothing as the evening settles. Shut my eyes, just taking in the sounds and the smells. That of wet moss and pungent wild grass. I want to stop making me want to fucking go out into the wilderness and just fucking... Ah, man. I wish I lived in a more rural area. Though, dude, when it's nice here. Definitely seem like Logan might have chosen to live here away from the village. He doesn't seem to enjoy the exhaustless bustle of the clan. It's been like a surreal dream when I woke up. It's not quite a memory, but it's not a comforting fantasy either. I don't want to think about it right now. Just in this small moment I have this view. It's enough. Well, that's definitely optimistic, I suppose. So I stay outside for a while. Skin goes numb from the cold, but I don't care. I'm actually starting to enjoy the sensation. I've rolled onto my back, eyes shut and arms spread wide into the feathery glass. The light of the day drips into darkness. The anxiety of my situation has melted away. My mind is free from demons, black zones, and Zephyr. I'm at peace for just a moment. Addicts. Addicts. Wake up. I blink drearily for myself, looking up a familiar husky. Okay, when did you get back? Myself slid at my feet. Logan puts his paw down for me to grab. Clasp under was risen and tugged me at my feet. Just know. We awkwardly stared at each other for a moment. I'm actually going to say something, but he doesn't. Did you find anything good in the black zone? Medicine. Anything else? No. Oh, that's good about the medicine, though. It's quiet again. Does a run usually only last one day? No. How long does it usually last? Longer. I see. Fall into stiff, dogged silence once again. Oof. This is our first real attempt at idle chat, where I really have no idea what to talk to him about. So, you're outside. Yeah. I was just enjoying the view. View? The mountains. It's a nice view. You chose to live outside the village? Yes. How come? It is a nice view. Well, yeah, it is. Wow, rocks are more verbose than this hound. Looks over the mountains, still as a statue, the breeze ruffling his pelt. Well, you went to Bleakstone, didn't you? That's south of here. You know this? Your memory's returned? Oh, no, Travonia gave me the map you made of Alea. You went to the village. Yeah, to look around. I met Mia. Still starts to wag happily. She is good. Oh, I was meant to tell you. She was having problems with some guy named Barrow. Explain. He was trying to peddle useless salvage off to her. Barrow did this today. It's okay, I spoke to him. Explain. I just told him to back off. He said he was given that piece from some other black runner, Sheeta. He swindled him. Just trying to make his losses back. This was the day. Yeah, this morning. Alright. That was good. Was? It was. Twice now you use your wit for good things. You will be a great acolyte. Oh, thanks. About that. Are you really sure you want me to be? Yes. But I'm not from here, Logan. These aren't my people. You have no people. You must learn where you come from. You will find answers in the black zones. We will talk inside. We can argue hustling towards the lodge. I've been outside for a while, as much as I enjoyed the I'm starting to get cold again. Funny, my weather thing just told me that temps are going to plummet as I said it was starting to get cold. That's interesting. That's some synchronicity right there. I love it. It's too dark to see anything inside the lodge. I quickly managed to stub my toe on a wooden post. Ugh! Careful. Do these light bulbs actually work? Logan stretches to a switch above his bud. Oh, that's much better. Sit. Logan gestures to the bed. Without thinking, I obey his command and plonk my butt back down. Husky kneels down beside me before I can react. He grabs the ball of my hood and starts tugging it off me. Shells them up and meets my son attempt to strip me. What are you doing? I am checking your wound. Maybe a quick heads up next time? I'm chuckling lightheartedly, but Logan is sharply defensive. I must check the bandages. Okay, you just got all grabby. No! I was checking the bandages. It's fine. Really, you just surprised me because you're so... I did not try to surprise you. What's he frown at me for? I shrink away from him. Must have offended him somehow. Sorry, it's fine, okay? I didn't mean... Here, look. Pull my hoodie and tunic off from my head for him, except my bandaged upper body. See, it's okay. Okay. Okay? Be still. With my eye missing around my bandages. Ears flat against his head. Now he just looks sad. Being really careful with his movements, I can't help but notice he's making a conscious effort not to touch my skin. What did I do to upset him this time? Sorry. Just nothing. Thanks for checking the bandages. Okay. God, that was weird. What the hell is up with this guy? How do I talk about that saying the wrong thing? I think back to last night. He seemed much more talkative then, when he was talking about his role as a black runner. Maybe that's the answer? So, I'll be your third acolyte, huh? His ears and eyes perk straight up and his tail flexes happily. I repress a triumphant smile. Yes, the last was 6 years ago. My first acolyte was male. He did not survive the training. Oh, sorry, what happened to him? He ignored my instructions. Repeatedly. He fell from a great height. He believed he was better. The hubris. It was his own fault. Still, it sucks. Sorry about him. What about the other one? She... He hesitates. She left. Left where? She found another black under the trainer. She did not like me. Oh. I did not like her. She was not a good acolyte. This is definitely a touchy subject, but I decide not to press it, given how easily upset he gets. You know, I didn't realize people don't believe in demons. I asked Taki what they are, but she didn't know. Neither did Chief. Are they magic? Tronia said they in the black zones mess with your head. They will tell you some of them after I check your stitches. Really? Alright. Easy? He is a black runner, I suppose. It's his job to know about them. Lucan takes out the last roll of linen. The stitches are holding, although my skin is still stained with dried blood. The wound looks much better than yesterday. You do not require more bandages. Tomorrow you'll remove the stitches. You must wash the wound. Oh yeah, I could do with a shower. It's nice you guys have hot water. The springs are better. Springs? Those springs behind the valley, a quick walk from here. They are better than the water makers in the village. Explains why your fur's so soft. Wait for her to point at the fur on his arm. At the same time, his shoulder, my fingers almost brush his arm. My neck sheepishly glare, his brow tense. Must look like I was about to pet him. Idiot. Things are awkward enough with him already. His brow perk up and his ears flick. Meant his way. Logan holds his arm up and pulls the sleeve of his arm back to reveal his Arctic fur beneath. His arm stays there, levitating. He's half smiling. His ear is pinned back. Is he likely to stroke him? It'll be more awkward I refuse. I always remember Classman's for last night when he caught me in his arms. I do like his pelt. Carefully run the back of my upturned fingers over his arm, just barely brushing his thick fluff. It's warm even in the cold. Feel the dense contour of padded muscle beneath. It's the first time I've touched him, but this... It's not the first time I've touched him, but it's the first time I've done so on my own accord. Yeah, it's real soft. I've just got... I'm skin, so not as soft. Mm-hmm. So smile lingers a moment. Stay. We'll both run the logic. Hurriedly tie my tunic and hoodie back on. Without bandages, my skin quivers sensitively against the fabric. Logan drops something small and heavy on the bed next to me without thinking. I pick it up and look at it. What the hell? What is this thing? Just look at it. Where did you get it? Do not ask, look at it. This is... It's off a machine, for sure. These are cables. It's heavy. It looks like a robot arm or a head. What's... Look at it. I don't want to. Look at it now. Okay, what's it made of? Do not ask. Look at it. Okay. Alex, look at it. I am. Stop asking. Keep your eyes open. Can I put it down now? No. Look at it. I don't want to. Where did... Can please, I hate it. Do not look away. Trying. That is enough. He snatches the wretched thing from me and covers it in cloth. I don't look to see where he hides it. The hell was that? I'm sweating. I stare at my pale, shaking hands. As soon as I locked my eyes onto that thing, it did something. Alex, look at me. Alex, look at me. Trembling, I do so. This is part of your training. Demons cannot be explained. A black runner must build a tolerance. This attunement may be fast or slow. The Four will guide you. You cannot comprehend them yet. You must not think of them. You are not ready. Horrified. I feel sick. I want to get up, run outside and puke, but I know there's nothing in my stomach to throw up. I don't want anything to do with those things. It will get easier. All acolytes must endure this. You will be a great black runner. No, I just can't. I can't be a black runner. Sorry, You will. But enough here. Just one cup of water out for me. Without a second's hesitation, I grab hold of it and pour its contents down my throat desperately. He sits on the ground in front of me, watching carefully. Still don't understand what just happened. One moment I was fine, blushing over Logan. The next I was... Byte, what happened? Heart palpitations, hyperventilating, trembling and sweating. My guess is a minor anxiety attack. There was nothing minor about that. Did you scan it? I didn't get a chance. What was it? I've never... Hey, Logan told you to think about them. But addicts do not think... Addicts do not think of them. See, just talk to him. I think I'm okay now. Try to pretend I'm alright and ignore what just happened. Good. He's quiet for a moment, watching me. You are small. I guess. You are hungry. Oh, I ate at the village earlier. Humans don't eat much. They don't. I'm not going to keep that life. I'm not going to be able to keep that lie up for long. I will eat. I don't like how we're keeping this secret. I really don't, but at the same time it makes some sense, at least, why we would keep that a secret. I just don't like it because secrets are a way to ruin relationships. Romantic or platonic. He holds up to his feet and begins rustling around the lodge, pulling open drawer after drawer in search of some food. Only really now noticing how much of a disorganized mess this place is. He's a scrap metal collector, I suppose. The privy is out back. Okay, cheers. The blankets are comfortable? Good, you should use the heater tonight. I will not light the fire. You can see strips of beef jerky and he's chewing on them lazily. Move from Logan's bed and back over to my blankets, giving them a ruffle and arranging them into a more comfortable position on the floor. Then after switching on the electric heater and parking my shivering butt in front of it, I watch Logan flop down loudly on his own bed, facing upward, still chewing his food. It's the first time I've actually seen him drop his guard. He's always acted so stern and highly strung, so I don't make a courageous attempt to get to know him. What do you do to relax? Puts one arm beneath his head with him, but the other gestures over to his crates of scrap. I maintain my salvage. No idea how much maintaining a giant box of rusty junk actually needs. Mind if I have a look at it? I do not mind. Almost afraid to touch his salvage given how possessive he is of it. Most of it is so out of fear I'll turn into dust in my hands. Shovel through a few pieces with trepidation, as though delicately handling fragile glass. There are pieces of all shapes and sizes here. Many hundreds of years worth of history will hold in my hands. My history. Where do you find all this stuff? Many places. Ah, yes, that clarifies things. I almost chuckle and I pull worn tube of plastic out of the crate. Shampoo. This shampoo bottle. With the thing around my hands, almost able to read the begrimed label that's still stuck to the side. What? Winter. I think this says winter. Winter, sheen. Oh, that's an A, not an E. Winter gleam? Something eam. Steam? You can read the words. Logan said his turn to me curiously. This is my mother tongue. No one else can read it. Can you? No, only the auto monks can. You learn to speak Alayan somewhere else. I don't remember. Logan's head rolls lazily back. Eyes go into the ceiling once again. He looks really tired. Watching for him, he's getting more curious about this stalwart beastie that's taking me in. Who taught you to heal? You knew how to stitch up my cut. Who taught you that? I'm amused to see him yawn in a canine fashion, his jaw stretching wide open, his tongue flexing between his teeth. It's cute. Groggily, he sits upright to face me. Mother. Your mother? Taki said she never knew her parents. My father is a builder. She has moved to the Ripclyde then. My father is a healer. Okay, he is. My mother is a healer. She lives with the Razorbacks. Did you ever see him? No. Any siblings? 13. You have 13 siblings. 13 sisters. Wow. Did you ever see them? I've never met them. How come? I should have. Yeah, they're your family. Stares at me. Families stick together? No. No? They do not. Regardless of what I say, I wasn't getting grouchy. Is it my fault or is it him? Nah, it's definitely him. I will sleep. Okay, me too. Good. We will visit our springs in the morning. Oh boy. The cliche of the hot springs in a furry visual novel. Here we go. Logan stretches himself up and reaches for the corner of the lodge again. It's almost pitch black, save for the dull glow of the heater. Logan flopped back into his animal skin bed, the mattress springing lightly from his weight. Try to catch sight of him in the dark. I can just make out his silhouette. Looks like he sleeps on his back, his chest is rising and falling steadily. His bed looks comfy. With a defeated sigh, I pull the blankets around my shoulders and try to curl up into a ball and shut my eyes. And we're back in this area. I'm a fucking genius. Hey, the F word's a no-no, mister. I figured it out, the perfect test for you. Fear of death, a sense of self, morality, spirituality. Whoa, Byte, talk sense. Those would be the parameters for the test to see if you're really human. It's a series of questions that will tell me whether you're an android or human. That's stupid. No, it isn't. It is. How are we supposed to test for morality? Do you mean test that it exists or see what morals I have? I'll show you. Brace yourself for my genius. This should be good. Alex, if I paid you money to kick an innocent kid in the face, would you do it? No. Well, there you go. You have morals. Congratulations, you're a human. Oh, come on. There's more having a moral compass than that. What about your other parameters? I mean, a sense of self? What even is... I cannot understand how dumb you are. Your perception of the collective characteristics that define you. Exactly. Thank you, Byte. You're like one of the only intelligent characters except Travoni in this game. My perception of myself probably isn't accurate. Surely nobody knows you better than you. No, really. Stupid people don't know that they're stupid. Ain't that true? Pot the kettle black right there. Look, Byte, your test won't work. Things that make you human can't be quantified and ticked off a list. Well, the fear of death is pretty straightforward, just rational self-preservation. Fear isn't always rational. Fear of death is always rational. It's death. If you looked over the edge of a cliff, you'd be afraid of falling, right? Yeah, but that's obvious. We humans are pretty squishy. We often explode into showers of blood, gore, and teeth when you drop us from any reasonable height. Let me try my test questions on you. But I'll prove that you're human after all. Fine. Okay, all you have to do is answer my questions. Your answers will determine the result. Is this an actual test? Is this an actual quiz? Is this an actual quiz I get to do? Am I going to be kicking more hypothetical kittens in the face? Question 1. The following sentence is true. The previous sentence is false. Which of these two sentences is true? Good one. Good one. What? Want me to repeat it? No, it's stupid. No, he's not. He's not. That's a really fun paradox. Like, seriously, when you really think about that sentence, it really starts to get out of hand. You start going fucking crazy. It's cool. I like paradoxes a lot. It's a paradox. It's stupid, but... Fine, next question. Is the difference between a fish purely that one of its legs are both the same? What? That's even stupid last question. What's your answer, though? It doesn't even make sense. Next question. Okay. I wasn't originally going to get a brain transplant, but then I changed my mind. Okay, I love dad jokes. Is that it? Yes. That's not a question. Well, what's your response? You didn't ask me anything. I didn't say they were all going to be questions. What's your response? You know what? This is dumb. You're dumb. Let me ask you dumb things. We're testing you here, not me. This is stupid. I could ask you the same questions you'd usually pass for human, too. But we already know I'm just an AI. There's more to you than that, and you damn well know it. Logan's more of a robot than you. What are you saying? You act like a human. Well, I'm not. Am I not? Don't be silly, Really, do you think I'm human? But no, I said you act like one. I'm saying you're... Are you sure you don't have real feelings? No, I'm just an AI, okay? A clever one. With a personality matrix. You're just gonna blame that. That's all it is. I'm just advanced. Like, really advanced, I think. Shoot, another foot now, is it? Shut up, I know what I am. Go ahead and ask your dumb question. Alright. How come time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like banana? Do you believe in free will? That's literally the one you asked. That's the one he asked you. What do you get if you cross a joke with do you believe in free will? Yes, I don't see what choice I have in the matter. You could refuse to make any choices. Refusing is a choice. The absence of choice isn't a choice. Yes, it is. It very much is. How is this giving you a headache, dear? Seriously, are you a fucking retard? Does your brain have one brain cell? Oh, I was having fun. think we can only talk complete bullshit for so long before I've had enough. This isn't complete bullshit, you fucking wanker! Oh, I'm just gonna dump my cup anyway. What's the plan today? Carry on waiting for the Xeon guy to show up, I guess. Whatever you do, don't tell anyone about me. I really wish I could tell someone. Hey, I'm completely alone, you've got me. Yeah, I know, it's not the same, though. I can understand that, I'm only an eye. I just wish I could tell Logan. Oh, because you... Cut it out. You do, though, huh? No, I said he was hot, that's it. Hey, Alex. What? Alex? What? Oh. Alex. Huh? Wake up. Wake up. Okay, that's it. That's it for this video, everybody. I had a lot of... I have intriguing thoughts about this VN. So, yeah. Wow. So, first off, our main character is an absolute fucking moron. That's just right off the bat. And, I'm liking the mystery here. It's definitely intriguing. I'm interested to see where it goes, and judging by the fucking title of the VN, we're going to Soulcreek eventually. But yeah, I'm really not liking this main character. Also, the writing seems to be fucking contradicting itself left and right with all these internal consistency errors, and the writing also has a few mistakes in there. But overall, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by this story. The mystery has definitely got me hooked. But that's about it. Just the mystery, and that really is it. And also Byte. Byte is like amazing. I love him. So basically, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video, whenever that will be. And since my computer is at 27% and it is 1:08 p.m., I'll probably see you in about, like, I don't know, who knows.